hope you're doing well. Right, firstly, apologies if I blend into me throw and me bedding. If you have not seen this in my Primark haul, make sure you go and check it out because I have been living in this since I've bought it. I absolutely love it. And what better thing to wear, because my lovelies, it is our monthly favourites. We are on April. I mean, how quick are these months going? So yes, this is technically pyjamas, loungewear. It's all the same vibe. I just wanted something long sleeve because it may be April, but my lovelies, it is still quite chilly out there today. So let's get into the video because we've got all of our categories again. I've got my list as per, you know I'm so OCD and organised. Hi, that's me. But yes, let's get on with another monthly favourites. Right, so let's kick it off. One of the first things I've been living in this month, as I say, I've probably had it about 2 weeks now, but it is this lounge suit. As I say, if you haven't seen it on my Primark haul, go over and check it out because I have fallen in love. As I say, it's loungewear, but it's that type of material. I can wear the bottoms as harem pants with a crop top and out I go. I can wear this with jeans or cycling shorts and out I go. So very, very versatile. And I think it was $15 for the set. Another thing I've been living in, my little blanket. So this is almost like a dragonfly palm tree print. This I picked up in B&M. It was £5, I believe, last month or the month before. And it was part of that garden range. As I say, I'm not going to be sitting in my garden yet because it is an absolute tip and we need to get the grass mowed. But love this because it's gone with the bedding so good. And as I say, goes with my outfit quite well. So I think we're just going to have to deal with the clashes at the moment. We're just going to have to start with food and drink. That is my most favourite section of these videos as always. And we haven't got any alcohol this month, my lovelies. The first thing I have been absolutely living by, and I've gone through quite a few bottles, is lemon juice. Nothing fancy, just Tesco lemon juice, but you know me, I'm trying to drink more water and I'm not really like a H2O person, so a few little bits of lemon every day in my water. I've also been putting this in if I do like any like juices. Not that I've done a lot of juices, not gonna lie, but I have been popping it in. But as I say, especially for water, I've got 2 of these bottles at work for my stash supply. So, you know, trying to keep them, hydration is key and all that. I need to keep that in because I have kind of fallen off track with water this past week. I don't know if it's because I've been busy, we've had a lot of family things to do and we've been shopping and I just haven't had H2O at the front of my mind, I'm afraid. And am I gonna sneeze? It's past. Right. I need to move closer because I'm so excited about this. I picked this up. I think you can get it at B&M or Home Bargains. It's from the Mayflower range and it is the Southern Style Gravy Mix. Oh my God, right? So, me and Mama G did have a little bit of a cheat the other day. So it comes in this little plastic container. You measure out 50 grams with, I think, is it 240 water? 270 of water. Whisk it so there's no lumps, put it on to heat gradually and away you go. I had an offer through from KFC the other week and it was a 10-piece bargain bucket for $12.99. So I thought, you know what, that can do 2 nights dinners and a lunch because I hadn't prepped any lunch. But I begrudge paying the price of sides at KFC, so you think you're getting a bargain with the offers and that, but the sides are ridiculous price. Like a gravy, I think a regular is about $1.80, and that's a tiny pot, right? So I said to Mum, start the gravy about 5:20. I'll be in about 5:30. So I come back with the chicken, I've got the chips. Oh my God. Just look at that picture, right? Southern Style Gravy Mix. That is exactly how it comes out. I was so surprised, and now I don't think that I will pay for gravy unless say I get something at work, and obviously I can't whisk this up at work, but if we're having it at home, much rather do that. And it's like the corn on the cobs as well. I'd much rather just go and pay like £1 or $1.20 for some corn on the cobs, chopping in half and have them, because I think even their corn on the cobs are like almost £2 now. KFC, sort out your side pricings, my darling. But because I'm trying to be healthier with my snacks, you know I still got to have a share bag, right? AKA a Shannon bag. But I'm trying to go a bit more healthier in a way. So you can tell the little clips on them because I couldn't stop eating them. I've probably gone through about 4 packs this month, which you might think is excessive, but I have like maybe 10 or 12 poppadoms a day, maybe every other day, depending on how I feel. But it's just simply the Sensations poppadoms, lime and coriander chutney. These are perfect. We have been having a few curries in the week. I've been making some bits and bobs with the bits we've got in the freezer, and they're just perfect. Perfect to whack in, perfect to munch on. And yes, I don't feel too bad. They've only got 2 reds out of 4, so they're half good. Hey ho, what can I say? But these little gems, as I say, they are very much folded over because I've been snacking my way through them. I'm going to have a look back because I can't remember if I picked these up in Home Bargains or B&M, but they're called Marietti oven baked bruschetta chips in tomato, olives and oregano. Right, screenshot this right now, and if you go to B&M or Home Bargains, you need to get some of these. They are delicious. So they're literally like little baguette crackers in a way, but they are so good, and I think they're only £1. Now I've had one, I'm going to have a few. This is bad. Now I've had a few more. I want to eat the rest of them. I can't. I've had 3. Let's try not to look at them. Let's keep them out of there. And as we all know, I have my list because I try and be OCD, and I try not to like repeat myself, because sometimes I use stuff like continuous months and I think, oh no, but I showed that last month, so what else have I been using continuously? Da 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 da. Right, that's food and drink. As I say, I've been kind of like on the wagon at the minute. I haven't had much to drink apart from at my auntie's wake. Your girl partakes in a few Baileys. I mean, what's the occasion? I'm sorry, I'm going to have to keep these open now. This was bad. I should have finished with this. Right, let's just have one. While we're on the topic of food, don't shout at me. I've kind of fallen off with reading a bit lately. I don't know if it's because the particular book I've got, it's only got 7 chapters, as I said last month, but I'm finding it very hard because I like to read a chapter and like finish it. But obviously some of these chapters are like 90, 100 pages long. So I have kind of fallen off the track a bit, but I am almost there. So that, my lovelies, we're still on Girl A, and as I say, I've got that much left. So I would say I'm 3/4 of the way through now. I am on chapter, where are we? I'm on chapter 5, and I'm on page 225, and I've only got 325, so I've got 100 pages left, which I think I could do in probably like the next week before April ends. And then I need to go and have a look at Tesco for a new little book, because Waterstones and Amazon and the works, they haven't got any deals on the books that I want. I want to pick up the Game of Thrones set, I want to pick up the Twilight set. To all the boys I've loved before, you know, I said I want to try and get like a bit more happier and not as much doom and gloom, but they just haven't had any offers on. And I begrudge, like, that size book I think was a tenner or £11. I begrudge paying like £15, £18 for a book unless it's like a box set. So yeah, we've had that, but I thought I'd show you these because I have started reading. It's going to sound really weird, but I've started reading a lot of my cookery books lately. As I say, because we're on the health kick and all of that jazz, and I do get stuck for ideas sometimes. So I thought, you know what? I've dug out all of my old recipe books, and I've been going through and I've been making notes at like what page for what book or what I like, da 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 da. So the 2 that I've been like absolutely obsessing over this month, one is the Cook with M&S food. So I showed this on my food Instagram a while back, and it is 50 fast, fresh and easy recipes to transform family meals. And basically what it is, M&S, I don't know if you know, they have like these little curries and pastes and everything, and it's literally a recipe book. Let me try and find a good example. That's all of that. Where's your pastes? So it's all like pastes and sauces and all that. So they're all different types of recipes, and then it will tell you the M&S product at the bottom there. But they're actually such a good balance of bits and bobs. So you've got like paste, it says, for chapter 1, and that's better. So it gives you like an overview of all of the paste you can get M&S, and I think these are about is it £1.80 or £2 for the paste? And then they have like seasoning and all of that. And it just shows you literally all of these different recipes that you can use with these pastes, the seasonings, the spices. And I very much have actually enjoyed like sticky barbecue chicken thighs. This is one I want to try. Vietnamese lettuce cups. And that's with a soy little glaze on it. And like literally the past few nights I've just been sitting indoors. Mum will walk in and I'm just surrounded by like recipe books. And she'll be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, right, so I make a note, right, so page 39, katsu pork steaks, M&S. And I just think they're so good. And because I do love a bit of M&S, as you know, it's just we can go there, pick all the bits up. And as I say, they do like sauces, crushes, masalas and mashes. That's another little section they show you. I think you can still pick this book up in store. I think it was £5 if I remember correctly. They do fish cakes. I love doing a good fish cake. And it's got like vegetarian soups, all of that. So I have really enjoyed this one. But I don't know if I've mentioned it before. I love watching tasty videos. So you normally see them on Instagram or Facebook. And they'll be 30 seconds to a minute long. And as I say, the brand is Tasty. You might recognise that logo. And they're just like really fun recipes. Well, I managed to get the recipe book off of Amazon, but there's so many more. Amazon has kind of been like a pitfall for me at the moment. I've got so many things in my basket, my watch list. It's quite dangerous. So this one, they have party food, comfort food, sweet classic, vegetarian, best ever, around the world, on trend, bombs and rings, all of that jazz. It is so colourful and just perfect. Let me try and find a good one for you, like this. Grilled potato volcano. So you have the recipes with this, and then they also give you like step-by-step diagrams on some of them, which I just find is great. And I think this is the one that teaches you how to do corn dogs, which I love. Never had a corn dog in America. I've just had like a corn dog from Tesco in their party selection, but absolutely love it. And this, sliders 4 ways. So sliders are like mini burgers, or like little mini appetizers. So you get like beef burgers, chicken burgers, a breakfast burger. And literally, I love this. The only thing with this one, some of the recipes are in American. So it's like cups and ounces. But that's not a problem because I've got my little converters. I've got all my little tools. And literally the desserts, oh my God. Homemade gnocchi, that's one that I've put down I want to do. Chicken masala. Look, a 1 pan chicken pie shows you. So if you've got the pan, put your mixture in, put the pastry on top of the pie, you're good to go. So yes, I've been very much enjoying going through recipe books, as I say, because I'm trying to branch out a bit more with me cooking. And as I say, we do the meal planning. There will be a weekly food shop coming in the next couple of weeks. I think next week we're going to go and do the shop. So it should be up, I'd probably say, in the next couple of weeks. Not quite sure which supermarket we're going to do yet, but as you all know, it's a 30 quid challenge to feed 2 people, and I'm going to snack on another one with biscuits. Right, and then we come to our miscellaneous odds and bobs category, as we all know. You will know, if you see my B&M hauls, I picked these up. These are the children's masks because my face is too small for an adult, and these I think I got 10 for £1 or 50p. So cheap. I've been going through these like anything because I think now it's getting warmer, especially if I wear a bit of makeup, a bit of lipstick. The ones I had when we went on the outlet shoppings were just ruined, so they've gone. I don't know if you can wash these. I don't think you can wash these ones. If you can, please let me know. But as I say, I've just been chucking these ones because they're like the doctor's ones, you know, with the ridges. So yes, if they still have them when I go B&M next month, I will be picking some of these up because I just love the design. They had ones with unicorns and dinosaurs on, and I thought, I know that I'm wearing a kid's mask, but not everyone else needs to know I'm wearing a kid's mask, so I thought we'd just stick with that. And also, right. Do any of you suffer from hay fever watching me? Because I do. And I've tried tablets, sprays, anything. You name it, I've tried it. A couple of the girls at work tell me to try this like pressure point arm thing. It like goes around your arm, kind of like a strap. and it targets the pressure point to apparently stop you sneezing. I picked this up about a week ago, I'd say, from Tesco. £5 a bottle, but because I had my club card, it was £4. And it is the Claritin Allergy Syrup in mixed berries flavour. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I first picked it up, I thought, oh my god, it's just for kids. When I read it, it's not. You can have it adults and children 12 over, because I don't know about you, the nasal sprays burn my nose. My nose is super sensitive. The amount of burns and sores I've had from sprays is ridiculous. Tablets, I don't really like taking tablets, and I feel that the tablets just burn also. So when I saw this in a syrup form, I thought, you have one little capful a day. Yes, so certain children of certain ages will have half a cap, but you fill the whole little purple little cap up. It tells you 5 and 10 ml. Knock it back. I have mine in the morning. I wake up, go and have my morning wee, and then I will take that. So it's kind of in my system for when I go to work. Right. Number one, it tastes great. I am such a child in that aspect. It tastes delicious, and you know what? It's probably working a treat. I have maybe the first thing when I wake up, I have a sneezing fit for a good few minutes before like I've even got out of bed and took that. As soon as my eyes are awake and my nose like almost climatizes that you're awake now, I have a couple of minutes sneezing. Have a morning wee, take that. Normally I would be coughing all the way through to about 8:30, so I'd have left for work, sneezing on the way to work, getting to work, sneezing away. Now I might get an odd sneeze every couple of hours or so, and it's not like a hit you, it'll just be like a one-off sneeze. So as I say, I would highly recommend this, but I don't know because everyone works differently. As I say, I've tried and tested tablet sprays, you name it, I've tried it. But if you haven't tried this syrup, as I say, screenshot this. You may be able to pick it up in like Boots or Superdrug, I'm not entirely sure. I've just picked mine up in my local Tesco's at work. So yes, I would highly recommend. So as I say, it's normally a £5, but if you've got a club card, it's £4. It says for 10 mils and it's 60 mils per bottle. So you get 6 days out of it. So I think for a £16 a month, but if it works, it works. And that's cheap, because I was so surprised when I saw some of the prices of the tablets. Oh my god, where have them prices come from? Some of them was like £12 a box. I'd rather sneeze all day than pay £12 a box, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, gonna see how I go with that. As I say, that does you 6 days, 6, 12, 18, 24. Oh no, hold on. My maths weren't right there, was it? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So 30 times, about £20 a month. It's not too bad. I mean, if it works, it works. Fabulous. But yes, so we shall see how that goes. I'll update you in May as well, or like in any vlogs upcoming, how I get on with that. Because so far, so good, my lovelies. And oh my god, you're going to moan at me. I can't stop eating these now. You need this in your life. As I said, I will try and link bits and bobs that I can down below for you. But guys, you need this. 1, 2. So it is a little portable handheld fan. Perfect for these upcoming hot months. Perfect when I'm sitting in the car and I need to cool down, when I do my priming spray and I need my face to dry. Honestly, I think this was £8 I picked it up on Amazon for. There is so many styles. You get pink, black, blue, whatever. I'll try and link it down below, or if not, I'll link the generic link for like handheld fans, because as I say, there's so many different styles. You can get the taller ones if you didn't like the circular one. So many designs, but I would highly recommend. This has been living in my handbag all month, because even though it's been chilly, when I go to lunch in my car is like a little sauna, and even when you have the windows down, it's just like hot air coming in. So I just sit here, fan it away, or I put it up on my dashboard while I'm eating my lunch and just let it fan away. But yes, highly would recommend that. And another thing that's been living in my handbag, Dr. Palm hand gel. Now, if you have seen my Boots haul, I think I picked these up. I picked up 5 for a £5. It is one of the best little hand gels. It's not oily. That's a good thing, because I hate it. You know when you put it on and, no offense, it's like lube. You're like, ugh. This one, it is quite a chemical smell, I'm not going to lie. I have been having one from Tesco's by Act and Care. I think I showed it last month, the peppermint one. That is great. If you can get your hands on that, pick that up. It's like peppermint, tea tree, eucalyptus. I love it. But this, it's 100ml, perfect to pop in your handbag. As I say, if you've got a Boots Advantage card, go on their website, because I think having the Advantage card, you get like bulk offers. And as I say, I picked up 5 of these for, I think it was like £5 or £6, but I like the little packaging. And then, because obviously we are sanitising so much, a little hand cream is essential. My little Ted Baker one. You know me, if it's pink, I've got to have it. And I haven't really got much of this left, to be perfectly honest. So maybe when I next go to Boots, we'll have to have a little stock up. But saying that, I should probably go through my skincare drawer first, because probably more than got enough of hand creams, ain't I? Let's be perfectly honest. So moving on to like some skincare and makeup, we've got quite a few oldies and we've got a few newbies. So as I say, now the warmer months are coming, I very much embrace the natural look.
Who am I kidding? I embrace the natural look all year round.
You would have seen me autumn winter embracing the natural look, and now spring summer I'm going to embrace the natural look. This, my lovelies, oh God, she's almost empty. I'm like savouring this, because I think she's about £25 per pot. So I'm waiting till I've got some Boots Advantage points, Advantage card points. I think that's what it's called, Advantage card. I get that and my club card mixed up. But I'm waiting till they've got some offers on, and then I can treat myself. But you will have seen this from day one, the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturiser. As I say, it is very well much loved. It is on its last legs, as you can see. There is hardly anything left on that, but it is such, a lot of people might not like this, but it's weird. It's thick but not. So it is a nice thick base that when I put it on, I always put that on in the mornings before work, and if I feel like my skin's a little dry of the evening, put it on in the evenings, and it just sits on your face. If I put a decent layer of that on at night, when I wake up in the morning, my skin still feels like soft and like you can tell you've got it on. Love it, highly recommend. As I say, I think it's about £25 a pot, which, unless I've got a Boots little offer or some club card, not club card points, Advantage card, Shan. God, I'm getting confused because I'm talking about that with Tesco's. It's been a long day. But yes, I think I do need to pick this up. When I went to the outlets, they had like a few little Clinique stands in there, and I was like, do you have the Hydro Blur? She was like, no, sorry. I was like, oh my God. So I couldn't get that. And another oldie woldie. Oh my God. This one I have recently repurchased. When did I get this? Was it just after Christmas? Tesco's had a sale on and I saw it and I was like, oh, pick that up while I'm going through. This is a classic. If you have not seen or heard of L'Oreal clay masks, have you been living under a rock? They do the black one, which I've got. They do like a rust one, a yellow one, a blue one. They do the kiwi seed one, which I've got. Absolutely love that. But this is just the original pure clay detox mask. Now, I picked another one of these up because my Himalayan charcoal mask from the Body Shop, she's on her last legs. There's not much left of her. And that is about £15 to £18 a pot, if I remember correctly. I'm sure I picked this up for about £6. I always thought it was a bit more. I thought they went for normally like £8. So unless I picked it up on an offer, I'm not entirely sure. But yes, the L'Oreal range, love this. Put this on, I get my little face mask brush. Put it on, leave it, especially your nose. Oh my God, it does wonders for your nose because it's just a pure detox. And then I get one of my reusable cloths, bit of warm water, soak it off, and off we go. And then normally after a face mask, I'll always put me Hydro Blur on just to like kind of lock a bit of that moisture back in. But my lovelies, for those days when I want to put a bit of slap on and I want to try and look a bit decent, these are like my 3 go-tos at the moment. You're probably thinking they look quite mini, you can't see them, but you'll see them in a minute. So first of all, foundation. So I tend to flip between Rimmel, is it Stay Matte? It's the really old school bottle, the tall slender bottle with the red lid. I think it's Stay Matte or Perfection Matte, one of them. Anyway, I stick between that and NYX. I've seen this one and I picked this up, when did I get this? A couple of months back? It was a 2 for 1. I'm going to sneeze again now. My eyelash is still on. I can't be bothered to look, so you're just going to have to ignore me if it's not. I picked these up. I think they was on offer 2 for £10. And it's the NYX Born to Glow. Now, I am very pale, as we all know. So I pick it up in the shade Porcelain. But this has such a lovely sheen to it. And such a lovely, like, oh, sorry, luminosity in a way, if you can say that. You put it on and it is what it says. It's a naturally radiant foundation. I sometimes mix this in with my moisturiser, not Hydra Blur. I have, remember the old-fashioned Nivea big moisturiser? People used to use it for like primer and all that. I mix a bit of that in with it, just so like if you don't want... Now, how can I put this? It's full coverage without being full coverage. So when you put this on, you know you've got foundation, but you still get that very glowy, radiant look. However, if you want it like very, very minimal, mix it with the moisturiser and then it would just almost be like a little tinted moisturiser, but you still get your glow. Normally, I put this on, and if I'm going for like a basic day, I'll pop this on, won't put any powder because I don't want it to like set. I quite like a dewy look every now and then. And then I pair it with the California blush from Benefit. Now, I don't know about you, I kind of have a love and a hate relationship with blush. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. Sometimes I can do it right, sometimes I end up looking like a clown. But I've absolutely been loving this shade. It's just this perfect little like peach, crimson, pink, and it's got a bit of a glow in it too. So it's almost like a highlighter and a blush in one. And then, you know me, I pair it with a nude lip. But this one, called Please Me, it's by MAC, is almost like a pinky nude. So I find this just blends a lot more with my natural lip colour, and it's not as noticeable as if I put, say, like a proper nude on. And that is my like 3 things that I have for a basic look. Do my moisturiser in the morning, either mix this in with it or have this on it, so a bit of blush and a pinky nude lip, and we are good to go, my lovelies. And on that note, time for another snack, I think. So another little section which is like odds and bobs, homeware, all of that jazz. Let's start off with the phone case that I've been using this month, and that is our Friends one. I picked this up, I think, in B&M around Christmas time, maybe 2 or 3 quid. Absolutely love it. But yes, who have we got on there? Oh, we just got me and Mama G on there. There we go. I think that was from Mother's Day. So I haven't changed my background this month, but yes, I have changed my case. And homeware wise, this is my last one. You know, I picked up about 2 or 3 from B&M, but it is the guava and watermelon scented candle by Copenhagen Candles. Oh my god, guys, if you go to B&M, pick it up. Just pick it up. You will not be disappointed. So it's just simply a clear white candle in a little pot. But these pots are really good. Like, Mum's kept a few out there just to put a little change and bits and bobs in, but that is summer in a pot. And as I say, I'm on my last one now, so when I go to B&M, I need to have a look and have a little bit of a stock up, because I bought, I think there was about 2 or 3 of them, and now I'm down to my last one, so can't be having that. And tea lights. I have hardly any tea lights left. So now all the shops are opening up, I want to get back down to IKEA because I'm on my last pack. And you can just smell them through. IKEA and George Asda, I think I've spoke about these before. I think are great for tea lights and votives. I don't really tend to get any other votive apart from Yankee, I'm not going to lie. But the tea lights from IKEA, I think this is a pack of 30 for, is it £1.80 or £2? And then at Asda, you either get 12 or 16 for £1. But Asda, oh, that watermelon and peach scent, yes. So I have been loving this. This is my last full pack. I have half a pack left over there, which I'm currently burning because, yes, maybe April, but as I say, it is very, very cold and I still need to have my candles on. So get yourself down to your local IKEA. They don't let you buy the candles online. I don't know if it's because they're little bits and bobs, but if I'm bulk buying these, probably like 30, 40 packs at a time, why can't I have it delivered? But yes, I'm not going to lie, I'm actually quite looking forward to going and having a trip to IKEA maybe in a couple of weeks, because I want the meatballs. I'm not going to lie, I miss the Swedish meatballs. I love going to the little food market, getting the meatballs, getting like the potato rosties, getting some wine. We also used to pick Dado up non-alcoholic cider and beer. And he didn't realise until like, we'd say, oh, we got you some beer, don't worry, it's our treat. And then he'd have it and he'd be like, he'd say to Mum, that beer's off. Mum, so what's the matter? He'd say, don't taste right. Mum, so what do you mean? He'd be like, just don't taste right. And then he clocked on one day and looked at the can and he was like, 0% non-alcoholic beer, what are you giving us that for? I was like, just trying to think of your heart and your liver, you know. But hey ho, I'll take my considerations elsewhere. My sen this month is this baby. Who remembers the Ralph perfume? So they done the men's and the women's, and it was 4 bottles like this, and it was all a different colour, numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4. Love it. So this is the Ralph Lauren one. As I say, it's got the one on the back. This is so, it's just fresh. You know what? I just took a whiff and I thought, it's very fresh and like cucumbery. If you love like a cucumber scent, you will absolutely love this. And also, it could be very like unisex because it also reminds me a bit of like Davidoff Cool Water. If you've been smelling me this month, this is what I've been on. Probably next month I'm going to have number 2, and then the following month number 3, and the following month number 4, because now I've opened one, well not opened it, but you know, reused one. I'm going to have to get the collection out. But hey ho, at least I'm starting to whittle down my fragrance collection because I want to treat myself to some new perfumes, but Mum is like, no, because I have 4 shelves of them. It's a bit excessive, but I just love fragrance. I love to smell different all the time. So it's either that or I just need to get another unit for my perfumes, and then I'll have probably like 3 spare shelves, so then it won't look like I've got a lot. Always prior thinking, my lovelies. And my little tech, is it tech I would say? Kind of. I got this just before Christmas. You will have seen at Christmas I asked for a felt bag version that Brandon picked me up, and it was like this, a little bit bigger, and it had a handle so I could put my iPad, my laptop, everything like that in, take it to work, no fuss. When I have been like just say out and about, and I don't know, I've had a little bit of like anxiety lately with my hard drive. You'll see it in a minute because it's actually in my bag as we speak. I don't know what it is, but I have a thing about everything to do with my life is on that hard drive. Photos, videos, memories, everything. And I just get very, very paranoid. So what I have been doing lately is taking my laptop out in this, and then I always take my little, it comes as a pack of 2. So I'll try and link this on Amazon. I think they do it in black, grey and pink, and then you get like this little pouch as well, which I used to put my baby hard drive in before I got the big boy, but my baby hard drive will also have my photos on, so I have like a backup and then a backup of my photos in a way. But these are so quirky, so handy. I literally can just carry it into work if I don't need to take my big bag, and I literally just need that comes with me everywhere. As I say, this and the bag that Brandon got me, if you're always one to like take your iPad or your laptop, anything like that out, it's so convenient. And I think those were £12 for 2, and I think Brandon's bag that he got me was like 10 or 12. I'll try and link that down below as well. So I know I showed it a few months back, but I'll try and leave it down below. I've bought out an old classic. I tell you what, I've absolutely been loving this bag this month. I don't know what it is. I wanted a bigger bag because, as I say, I've been having a bit of like a meltdown with my hard drive lately, and I can't put it in my little piddly bags. So I went through and I was like, you know, I just need a plain bag that will go with everything. And I went through my bag collection and I found this little beauty. Now this, oh my goodness, this was my second ever proper designer bag that I bought. I bought this when I was in college. The first one that I've bought was, do you remember DKNY done like the triangle shaped one with the big scarf? I've got that in nude. Still got it, still looks great, but I didn't really fancy nude. I wanted a big black one for this month. So picked this one out, and you know what? I forgot how roomy it was. So let's open it up and have a little delve in. So I've got my little purse with me, and then this is where it's like inside my bag. She's filled with quite a bit. You're going to think I'm weird, but I like to keep the wadding in my bags because I don't like my bags to lose the shape. So sorry if you think that's weird, but that's just me. What have we got in it? So I have my purse. We've got tissues. I've got my little tangle teaser because my hair's been very knotty lately. And then Ted Baker Opulent Crush body spray. As I say, this is a dupe for like opium, all of those type of vibes. And then, as I say, I've got my hard drive. So I don't know if I spoke about this before. Excuse this. It has got like the clear I was gonna say clear film, like the cling film sticky thing on it, but I just haven't took it off yet because I think because it's in my bag out and about, I'd rather just keep it in there. So this is the Seagate 10GB external hard drive. I don't know if I told you about this in the last one, but I'll give you a quick overview. So I have a little Seagate hard drive. She's only a 2TB, a little pink one. And now obviously with YouTube and filming, I don't know about any other YouTubers, but I don't like to delete my footage. I sometimes love to sit and look back because it's like you get the bloopers and all of that in there. And obviously they take up quite a lot of storage, and we've had a lot of photos lately and I've been transferring everything over. So it got to a point and I didn't have any spare room on the baby hard drive. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to invest in a big one. I don't know what it is, but since I've got it and I've transferred it over, I've just had like this anxiety that if that hard drive goes, that is everything gone. Like, as I say, that's got videos from when I was a baby, that's got all of our family's albums, like photo albums and that on it, all of the memories growing up, all of like work bits and everything. And it was just like, I get very, not tetchy, but I do like, if we're out for a certain period of time and I haven't got it, I do get very nervous. Not that our area is bad or anything, but you just never know. In these current circumstances, like, you literally just never know. Apologies, I've got really itchy eye. So yeah, I do kind of like have a little bit of a meltdown, so I like to take it with me now. And Mum's like, why are you taking that with you? And I'm like, look, I haven't got the leads or anything with it. It doesn't matter, I can buy leads, but I can't replace that. And I've thought about like putting it somewhere, like hiding it, but I can't. I like to have it with me if I can. I don't know why I'm getting like so nervy. People are probably going to think you're really weird or really sad, but that's just a thing. I like to have that with me or somewhere where I know it is. Like I said, even when I go on holiday, I might try and take it with me if I can, but that will be handy because obviously I'm going to have a lot of like footage that I might not be able to keep on my Mac when I'm editing, so it will be handy to have the hard drive there with me. But yes, that is all the material things. Let's get on to the good bits. I'm going to have a few more little snacks, don't shout at me, and we're going to go on to TV, Netflix, Amazon, music. You know the drill, my lovelies. So, music this month, I've fallen back in love with Tracy Chapman. Don't know what it is, but that has been blaring from my car most mornings when I leave work. Probably because I want to get a new car. And I think my car, she's not extremely fast. Like, she gets me from A to B, my little bug. But I do want to think maybe in the next couple of years of like upgrading her a bit. But she gets me from A to B. She's cheap and cheerful. I've seen a few that I want, but the thing for me is the jump in the car tax. Like, I only pay £30 a year for her. And the ones that I'm looking at are at least like 140, 170. So I think, she can make do. I put a new battery in her last year. So I think I'm going to have another couple of years out of her. But like, cars don't really bother me that much. But I do think I've had her since I first passed. That was 18. When I first passed at 18. I'm now coming up 26 this year. So she's 8 years old. I don't know how old she was when I bought her. I'm not entirely sure, but she's originally a 60 plate. As I say, I've got my little plate on her. So I think, what's that, 60? What we're now on, 71. So she's 11 years old. Oh, so she was 3 years old when I got her. I think, if my calculations are right with the whole car age thing. But yeah, so I do think she is in need, but I think, you know what, I might just like run her into the ground because she's a good little car. And maybe when I upgrade, I'll just give her to Mum. And then Mum's got a little run around, you know. And if it hasn't been Tracy Chapman blaring out, I love Dreamboats and Petticoats albums. I don't know what it is. I've been watching a few old films lately, and the Dreamboats and Petticoats albums just, they give me such nostalgia. And a lot of them are like from 40s, 50s, 60s, which is way before my era and like way before Mama G's era. But it's what I remember like my nan and granddad's listening to. And yeah, I just absolutely fall in love with it. And talking about nostalgia, my little auntie Angel, who we laid to rest the other week, she loved Barry White, and me and my cousin's partner, we had to go and set up the music and all that, and we couldn't get to just this CD player, and we put it on, and all of a sudden like it was quiet, and we were thinking, oh, the CD's in, it's not working. And then you hear, dun, 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 dun. We was like, oh my God, turn it off, turn it off. And she loved a bit of Barry White. So yes, the past few nights when I've been coming home from work, I've been having a bit of Barry White. You're my first, you're my last, my everything. Dun, dun. I just love the dun, 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 dun. So yes, we've been having a good little old jig for Auntie up there. And I say her and Nana G are probably having a good old time and having a catch up there and putting the world to rights as always. When it comes to, you're going to be annoyed at me now, I haven't watched any series this month. You would have known if you'd watched last month, I finished Prison Break. So that was 5 seasons. That was a lot for me. Like most of my seasons are like 2 or 3 max. 5 seasons, and they were sometimes like 14 to 20 episodes a season. Took it out of me, I'm not going to lie. Because when I watch a season, I don't watch anything else. So all I've been watching this month is films. I am looking for a new series. I think Sons of Anarchy, that's up there. I think that could be a contender for my next series, but we shall see. But my darlings, my lovelies, my film recommendations are going to come through thick and fast now. So, Netflix, Girl on the Train. I think that's quite an old film, but oh my God, hooked. Absolutely love that. Little, it's like a comedy. Oh my God, I was wetting myself at that. And if you want a good comedy, Thunder Force. Please tell me if you've seen that. That woman, I still don't remember her name, the main lady. She's from Identity Thief. Oh my God, she has me in stitches. She could just turn up on my screen and I laugh. She is like that infectious. I just love her. And that was such a good comedy film. On the little... Oh, I think I had a little bit of me bruschetta chip stuck in my throat. On the other verse, we have Greta, which is kind of like a thriller, not really horror. I would say more of like a thriller adrenaline movie. Run, that was really good. That's got the lady from Ratchet in it, if any of you have seen that series. And I think she's in American Horror Story. That was a really good, like, suspenseful thriller one also. Brain on Fire. Brain on Fire had the same girl as Greta, like the actress, but that was so good. And that was based on a true story, Brain on Fire. So I don't know about you, but I love a good true story. And when it came up at the end, based on a true story, I was like, oh my God, because it didn't tell you at the beginning. But yes, those are my Netflix recommendations, but I've kind of been delving a bit in Amazon Prime. I'm not going to lie. Brandon's like, I know you've been watching it because all I get now is horrors and violence films. So I was like, don't worry. I've created my own little profile now, so you haven't got to worry about that, all right? So, but oh, I can't even pronounce it. Papillon? I think that's how you pronounce it. This, once again, is a true story on Amazon Prime, and it has Rami Malek, I can't remember his name, and Charlie Hunnam. Oh my God. It's just over 2 hours, that film, so it is quite a lengthy one, but if you've got time to watch it, oh my God, please go and watch it. It is such a good film, like, you will not even believe. It is so, so good, and it has you, like, gripped. It's got such a great storyline, and as I say, at the beginning, I think it tells you these are, like, based on a true story. Loved it. I was hooked. I'm not going to lie, when I watched it, I'd been so busy all week. I fell asleep and missed the last half hour, but I rewatched it when I woke up, and wow. If you're looking for a good, like, heartwarming? I don't know, like, go and watch it and let me know, or if you've seen it, let me know down below. I don't quite know how you'd say it. Is it, like, inspiring? I'm not entirely sure. On another side, I watched Insidious 3. Oh my God, they're supposed to be bringing a new Insidious out, I believe. And that, I cannot wait. Cannot wait to see that for... Well, I just don't feel like there's been any good horrors lately, my lovelies. I just think the horrors have been a little bit naff. They're very, like, extrovert and, like, very over-accentuated and just not real life at all. So, yes, that was very good. If you like horrors, Insidious 3, it's kind of the prequel to 1 and 2. Another true story, Deadly Sisters. If you've seen it, let me know down below. I was shocked. I watched that and I was like, oh my God. Did not see that coming. So yes, that was a very good one. And also, this one isn't really a film. It's more like a documentary. It's called Alison. It's only 1 hour long. And it is a true story about a young girl who was attacked in Australia. Oh my god. If you're squeamish, I probably wouldn't suggest it. But if like you like true stories, you like, it's not really horror, but what they done to her was horrific. But she's come out the other side and she's a survivor. So yes, that is, I can't recommend that one enough. I was like sitting there like, oh my god, no way. Mum was like, what on earth are you watching? I was like, how has this been allowed? How, why? So many questions, and I was just like, I need to watch this. So it was only about an hour, but Amazon Prime, I am very looking forward to. There is one on Amazon Prime called The Vikings that everyone keeps telling me about, so I don't know whether I'm going to go Netflix for a series or Amazon Prime. I'm not too sure. Oh, Netflix, I forgot to say, I was in a mood the other night and I wanted to watch a film with Tom Hanks. I wanted to watch Forrest Gump. Couldn't find my DVD anywhere. So I went on Netflix, typed in Tom Hanks. I watched a film called The Terminal. How have I never seen that before? Oh my god, I absolutely love that film. If you've seen it, please let me know down below. I think it's quite an old film, but yeah, I was just like, what? I loved it. I couldn't help it. I think I might actually rewatch that in a couple of weeks because it was such a funny, like a good rom-com in a way, and that's what I love. But yes, look at this. I'm rambling. The list has been completed, and that, my lovelies, means that our monthly favourites for April is done. So, my lovelies, that is another month done, another monthly favourites. What else are we going to have next month? I think next month, hopefully, there'll be another book. I would have got my teeth into another book. Might have some more healthy snacks. I'm going to change up my bag because, as I say, we are now coming into the summer months, so I can start to branch with a little bit of colour out of my handbags, you know. But yes, as I say, I will try and leave as much as I can linked down below. These chips, I mean, I need to find where I got them from, whether it was Home Bargains or B&M, because can you tell I love them chips? Because if they're B&M, I think I'm going B&M in a couple of weeks. Likewise with Home Bargains. So if I see them, I'll be stocking up a plentiful. But yes, let me know if you've had any of these bits or tried any of these bits in the monthly favourites. Anything for hay fever sufferers. Let me know if you've had it or you know anyone who has it, what they use. As I say, because touch wood, trying to find some wood, this has been working a treat, so I'm going to be definitely stocking up on some bottles of them. The candles, I need to go and get some more tea lights. I think we'll have a trip to IKEA. This I highly recommend because now the hot months are coming up, and they're also perfect to put on your desk at work. Because I don't know about you, but our aircon at work is useless. So yes. If you did enjoy the video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. As I say, leave me a comment if you've tried any of these bits. Have you had the Martell bruschetta chips? Oh my god, you need to. And yes, the next one that we do, the monthly favourites of May, that will be my birthday month. So we might have a few like birthday little treats in there. Who knows? That sounds really weird to say that next month is my birthday month, because I feel like I haven't done anything since my last birthday. So I had, last year was a full birthday knockdown, and now it's kind of a semi birthday knockdown. I'm not entirely sure. I'm hitting the wrong side of the 20s. I'm not going to lie, anxiety is starting to kick in for that. I feel like I should have my life together, and I'm just here plodding along. I go on Instagram and Facebook and everyone's either getting a dog, getting engaged, getting a house, having a baby. And I'm just here with my pack of chips and my fan saying, when can I be at the airport on the next plane out of here? So yes, slightly worried at life, but hey ho, what can we do? Take care, my lovelies, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!